Skullduggery clapped the perpetrators in irons, warmed up the rack.
No. The prince gave me no such assignment.
Well, what are you waiting for, my lackadaisical friend? Get on your horse and ride ahead to reconnoiter. Check everything over with your own two eyes. Don't besmirch the reputation of the defenders of the throne and kingdom. Hurry up. Oligar will command the royal guard in your absence.
Distinguished Bardolph, you have to understand. We came here from Derfjord, sailed through the rocky bridge.
You can't even imagine how much I need this poison. Just one drop, and my drunkard of a husband will stop tormenting me.
You know what else. Dearest sister, how does the throne room suit you today? Don't you think that was...
Ah, it's you.
Magistrate Tweet?
Who's asking? That? How can I help?
My name is Damien. resounding failure, as you know.
I have arrived, Your Highness.
Yes. First order of business? I gave the order to release you not out of mercy or any misguided belief in your innocence. You've been released because I find myself in need of a capable agent.
Oh, Your Highness. Your words are like the lilting of a lute in my ears.
Listen to me closely now, and no interruptions. Whilst my poison-struck father remains incapacitated, I must bear the weighty burden of the crown as keeper of the Kingdom of Nostria. A few days ago, a calamity occurred at the Monpatri Mage factory. Several people died. My subjects. Since then, I haven't learned a single true thing about the incident. The mages are searching for signs of necromancy, while Montier claims it's an act of sabotage by the Artisanians. The lowborn are milling about in a panic, spreading wild rumors on the wind like grain for hens. The Royal Guard tarries. Even the acclaimed spies of the Adepts of Darkness can give me no straight answer. Thus I, Prince Adrian, heir to Nostria by the grace of the Creator, command you to carry out an investigation. But do not forget, until this task has been fulfilled to my satisfaction, you will not truly be free. Go. Perform this deed with full royal backing. Uncover the truth of what happened at the Mage factory. There are people camped near Marcella. They call themselves Monpatri refugees. Start with them, and do not rest until you find out the true cause of the catastrophe.
Ah, it's you.
There you are, my dearest friend. Let's not waste words.
Dearest friend, you say? But never mind. Pray continue, Count.
Those murderers and villains trampled on Nostria's honor when they donned the uniform of our guards and attacked you. In broad daylight, in an impregnable fortress. Oh, Creator. Outrageous, unspeakable, impossible. But my resilient friend never feared, for you were in good hands. While you were taking your meeting with the prince, my people figured everything out. Those conspirators needed you. They wanted to get to the king with your help, But how can we even think on such things? It would mean the ruin of the kingdom.
We aren't wasting words, are we?
We found out where the Blackguards are hiding, and have already dispatched both our regular guard and a detachment of royal guards to that location. The conspirator's house is in the market square, at the southern gate. I suggest you hurry if you want a hand in thrashing those rascals. They must be destroyed. Immediately. If not sooner. My assistant Bardolph will provide a travel allowance to cover your first expenses. Go. The Royal Council is counting on you.
Sir Montier, what a wonderful speech.
Your Excellency, may I?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but could you possibly...
Dear Sir Montier, did you know that?
I must say, your taste in garments is...
Distinguished Bardolph, you have to understand.
Yesterday you were in prison, and today you're acting in Prince Adrian's name. Take this, your allowance from His Excellency, Royal Advisor Auguste Montier. Sir Montier wishes you the best of luck in scouring our lands of schemers and traitors. Entrance is forbidden to anyone not on this list.
Former lady-in-waiting. My son went to the Mage factory and vanished.
Loyal subjects of the
Who's
king,
that?
in the name of his royal majesty, King Claudius, the citizens of this noble city, and our most noble and esteemed guest, we have let no uncommon country enter my
Hello.
so as to
Hey! I've seen you at the tavern quite often.
Didn't you just get married last month? Did you hear about the war in Lorien?
What's Lorien got to do with it?
Hey! My wife is a native. When that whole mess began, she moved her entire family here.
So you're living under the same roof as your mother-in-law.
Worse, in the same room. There's a partition.
Yeah, that sounds awful enough. For Lorien.
Wait a moment. As I recall, you were sent by Prince Adrian. Isn't that right? There's this delicate business. Flavius the Wisecracker is missing. He's no ordinary man, but a courtier acting as an assistant to the king, the prince, and the royal counselor Montier. Flavius writes their speeches, you see, and the text of their decrees. That man handles words with the agility of a juggler. The magistrates find him very useful indeed. But Flavius has been missing for 3 days now, and I need him urgently. Business of utmost royal importance, I assure you.
Gone today, here tomorrow, I'm sure. Creative people, the young ones especially, are prone to wander.
He's not particularly young. He recently mentioned he's about to begin his most significant work yet. He spoke of some inconceivable revelations. He seemed agitated as well. He was mumbling something about a swan song, a terrible truth, planning to visit some ancient ruins. I've known Flavius for a long time. Please, find him if you can and bring him back to Marsala. The magistrature will pay you for your trouble, of course.
We replaced the crystal, but the mana's draining away. What are we doing wrong?
Geomancy-wise, nothing. Is it a problem with the sigils?
I don't think so.
replaced the crystal, but the mana's draining away. What are we doing wrong?
Geomancy-wise, nothing. Is it a problem with the sigils?
I don't think so. It's like...
Ah, it's you. Congratulations on your release.
How exactly
My name is Gladrin. The way you were treated is an outrage. You were accused of poison.
I'm surprised it was just...
Had a thorough investigation, and justice would have prevailed.
That's a good view.
Fleur, I've never brought anyone to this place before. I want you to be the first.
Valmont, I do like you, but...
Oh, always that blasted but. Yes, it's the dreaded but. But how can there be objection?
We replaced the crystal, but the mana's draining away. What are we doing wrong?
Geomancy-wise, nothing.
The work of Phlegyas, the chronicler. I wonder how many of his own embellishments he added in.
That's impossible. Mana is an endless resource.
Not everyone thinks so.
Do you believe in that?